Let me change the I'm watching you guys know how I feel about Joe. The big brunch experience, Joe live was like 11 days ago. Listen, it's been in my saved. I'm like, I need to watch this. I should be watching it. I'm still just listening to it. You guys know I'm a huge Joe fan. Good morning, guys. I'm just putting on my SPF. Wait, cry. This isn't the one with the SPF. Oh God. I'll figure it out. I'll put on a different my spray SPF. This whole time I'm thinking I'm putting on my SPF. Hello, my darlings. Good morning. Good morning. I'm getting ready to go out. I still don't even know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm going west or south. I don't know where my tweezers are. Um, but I know I'm putting on some makeup, so regardless. Why is Joe so fine? Oh my God. This makes no sense. Thank you for the like, my love. Who's here? I know most of you are at work. I'm hoping that maybe you can turn this on while you're at work. Put your headphones in. But I know I do have a lot of educators. So if you're watching the replay, hello, my darling. Good morning. Sorry, it's my favorite Joe song. Hey, boo. It's my favorite Joe song. Oh, I gotta find me a girl. Oh, y'all gonna hear me sing today. Sunshine from the first time that we met. Heart, I must confess, in your eyes there seems to be a look that said, hello. Is it me or... Yes, it is, Joe. Mm. Don't know if they'll ever come back again. That's what you are, sunshine and red. Yes, Joe. I should be watching this while I'm... Good morning. I should be watching this while I'm with y'all, because y'all gonna get the whole tea. Just fine. Someone tell me for the good girls take it every time. How are you guys doing this morning? I keep falling for someone else's time. Every time you feel so they say goodbye. Why you good girl? Oh, I gotta believe there's only for me somewhere in this world. I'm not gonna stop, gonna search till I drop, till he finds this girl. If you're new to this channel, you know that I've seen Joe like 4 times. And one time he sang to me, honey. I said, ooh, good morning, Joyce. Till I find that girl. Hold that note, Joe. Hold that note. Mm-hmm. This is probably like one of my top 3 songs of all time. Love Joe back. Oh, you good girl. Take it every time. He probably has like about 3 songs on my top 10 list. Good morning. How are y'all doing? I'm just doing it like a light, easy situation. I'm gonna turn this down in a minute so we can chat. Yeah, this brown, not doing what they need to do. They're not matching. Who'll be a player no more? Thank you for liking the live. Let's talk. I really should not have put on. Joe might not be the right one to watch while I'm talking to y'all. I'm distracted. Joe, we'll be back, baby. I'll be back tonight. You and I. Oh, now he. Okay, no, I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. It's unfair to you guys. I can't watch Joe and do a live. That's just no. I need to be sat down with my wine. Um, I want to give you guys something else other than this palette, but this palette is one that I use 4 out of 7 days. We did we do the nude palette or did we do we did this palette last time, right? The Desert Dusk. All right, so let's do something else because we are using our stuff. I'm wearing all black today. I'm gonna film the short for you guys. Don't worry. I actually don't know where I'm going right now. Let's use this one. This is actually one of my, I use this one a lot too, though. The thing about me, right? Let me show you. Here's my issue because I keep buying the same palette over and over again, right? So there's this palette that I use all the time. But the colors, unless I do a pinky, let's do a pinky. Let's do that because I'm just gonna end up doing the same like brown, and I want to give you guys something else, and I want to use my palette. So I'm not gonna use the Kim palette today for my transition shade. I'm going to use I'm gonna use a blush as a transition to give you guys some variety. Okay. So yes, I do not know where I'm going. That's a lie. I do know where I'm going. I'm going one of two places, but I don't want to tell you about either one. I want it to be a surprise. Did you guys like my visit to Chanel Beauty? Is Joyce still here? Thank you, Joyce. Joyce was one of our community that gave a significant super chat, and so grateful. And I will be using that super chat to buy a scent so that I can always think about you guys and that moment and how blessed I am to have you guys. I think I'm gonna get the Coco Noir. The prices went up. God dog. That Chanel, the exclusives used to be the same price as the I have a few of these, but this one is my favorite. So Dior has every brand. Okay, so let's say that. Every brand has I don't know what they call it. Upper tier? Every brand has a parfum line. So this is Dior, this is Gris Dior, and this is from the parfum line, right? And so you guys have been with me when we've shopped from because the only place, no, not the only place, they have it at Bloomingdale's Aventura, which is why I'm so excited about my birthday at Bloomingdale's Aventura. I hope 10 of you will join me. Um Bloomingdale's Aventura, Neiman Marcus in Boca Town Center. I don't I'm assuming somebody at Bal Harbor sells the Dior parfum line, but it was very it was very enlightening for me to see that to, the retail sometimes I let my wires get crossed because Bloomingdale's has the Chanel exclusives, but Aventura has a Chanel beauty boutique. That's why I was just like, wow, like why? Like, what would be the reasoning? And I'm assuming because if you're a Bloomies customer, you can use your card. But for there to be two stores in the mall that both sell the exclusives was very, yeah. I would love to know the reasoning why. You enjoyed it? You're very welcome. I told you it's dangerous. It's dangerous in there, honey. Dangerous in there. And so I said I was gonna use this palette, but I don't think I really need to. I think there's a transition shade in here. So let's do this one. Um yeah, I told you guys that store is dangerous. There were a few stores that that store to me is more dangerous than Sephora because they have Chanel comes out with different seasonal you saw they come up with like seasonal palettes and oh the perfumes the beauty did you see the difference between the Bloomingdale's Chanel beauty section and the beauty store the beauty boutique sorry calling something a Chanel a store they would you notice did you see the video she kept on correcting me boutique I was like sorry. No, I don't think you saw that part. Um, she wasn't rude about it at all. It was the woman in the in the boutique. Because I was like, "Oh, the Chanel beauty store." She's like, "The boutique," and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's Chanel." She laughed at me. I was like, Okay, yes, Chanel beauty boutique." Um, but did you see the differences when you go into the Chanel beauty at Bloomingdale's? Which again, I hope you guys, 10 of you, will join me for my birthday, January 28th, from 6 to 8 p.m. They can only host they can host 12 people. It'll be myself and one of my best friends so she can run around and take pictures, and then 10 of you guys. And they're trying to decide if or we will decide if we want to do it like in that area or do we want to have a private room. And I feel like I want to have a private room because I'll get myself a cake and we'll do happy birthday. And so I hope that 10 of you will join me. It's going to be a beautiful event. I was going to price it, full transparency, I was going to price it at like $25. And then I was like, you know what? Let's make it 47. The doll is going to be 47. I was going to say 37. The doll is gonna be 47. So I was like, oh, that I thought it was cute. So $47, 2 hours, birthday celebration event. They said they'll put together little gift bags for us and it'll just be a really cool event. So right? Yeah, she was girl, she wasn't the SA honey. She was the national fragrance director. I said, "Okay, God, you guys really set that up. You guys really did, because I wouldn't have gone. If you guys didn't love on me with that super chat, I would have just been like, I'm not gonna tempt myself to go into that store because I almost left with Cormandel, y'all. I really did. I love that scent. If you can get into a boutique and smell it, it just oh, and sycamore. Sycamore smells like me. And I came home and I smelled, you know what sycamore smells like? Sycamore smells like oh shite. Why did I do that? I'm up here stretching like I can stretch. It smells like the my Billie Eilish red. When I came home, I was like, what did that smell like? I really shouldn't be stretching, guys. Don't tell my husband. But it smelled like the Billie Eilish red. I was like, oh, because I was like, it smells like something. I couldn't put my name on it. I couldn't put my nose on it. But it's so I'm gonna wear this today actually. Let me put this on because I'm gonna do a short for you guys. And this is one of my favorite. Yes, baby, the doll is 47, darling. She will be. The doll will be 47. So I just thought it would be because as she was doing it and we were going through the process, and I was like, what a beautiful experience, right? And so I feel like every woman should have just that time and attention. And so when everything was on, I was like, do you guys do like events or, like do you host? And she's like, yeah, we do small groups and parties and things like that. And I was like, "Okay, I think I wanna do something for my subscribers." And they're like, "Okay, what do you wanna do?" And I was like, "A birthday party." It just came to us, it's like a birthday party. So yes, birthday party, January 28th, Bloomingdale's. I'll leave a link here and then I'll leave a link in the community. Again, it's gonna be 2 hours. And so if you wanna fly in for the day, shop with the doll, because we can definitely do like a shopping event that day, that morning. So if you want to shop with the doll, and then at 6 o'clock we'll go wherever they're taking us and have a makeup situation, we could do that. But what was I saying? Um, yeah. So most brands will have some kind of parfum eh, line. That was Chanel's. Dior has one. Celine has one. Saint Laurent. We're gonna go down to Bal Harbor because I don't think I've introduced you guys to the Saint Laurent parfums. And Tuxedo and I think Baby Cat are there two really popular ones. But if you're not a perfume person, then you don't know that, but it is. But they only sell that at the Neiman's in Bal Harbor, so we'll go down there. Um, all right, let's continue with the eyes. I don't know again. I don't know if I told you I don't know where I'm going yet. Thank you for liking this live. I don't know where I'm going yet. I can tell you one of the places that I may go to. And I have my phone on do not disturb, so I don't know if he's gotten my message. But if you follow me on I'm just going in with another with this color here. Um, you guys know I'm practicing Nikki LaRose. If you don't follow her, like she's amazing makeup artist, and she did a video on like building the eye from the out in, and so I've been doing that method for like the last couple of lives, and I really like the way that it turns out. Um, so if you follow me on Instagram, are you guys following me on Instagram at I am Dion Dean? So y'all can get the tea. Um, hold on, let me get. So I am car. I don't want to say shopping. I don't want to be as bold to say car shopping. I'm car interviewing, and the G wagon is one of my favorite cars. My number one favorite car. Guys, if you've been with me since Chicago and Dallas, you know the Porsche Macan. That's my listen. When the frugality has left the building, and I can receive Porsche maintenance, because anybody can get the car. Okay, anybody can afford the payments. Can you afford the maintenance? Can you afford a flat tire or a broken tail light? That's how we know you can afford the car. And every time I interview a car, I always ask about the maintenance and the maintenance packages because I'm not going to be caught up. And so, yeah, I'm not going to be caught up. And so I know that I can afford a Porsche, but the maintenance, I'm not there. And so I've interviewed some Porsches. I've interviewed some Mercedes Benzes many times. And me and my girlfriend, we went out the other weekend. She opened her car door. She has a Mercedes, and baby, was she was she? And some of you, if you guys have Mercedes, and you know what I'm talking about. And I think Audi does this too. She opened the door. She unlocked the door and opened it, and the Mercedes symbol came out on the floor. And I said, "Oh, because that's the stuff I like." I don't care nothing about the car. That's what my husband said. You don't need a Porsche because you just want it for the pull up factor. Yeah, I want when I pull up to the hotel and give my valet, and yeah, I like that. Cars to me are like shoes. So he's like, you don't care about a Porsche engine or no. I do like the Porsche community because I've been to a few Porsche events, and so I like the community. But yeah, no, I like the flex factor. Yeah, when I pull up, it's cute. Um, Anyway, I say that to say I've test driven many a car, and every time I go to Mercedes, and every time I see a G wagon, every time I go to Mercedes, I look at the G wagon just to dream, right? And every time, just in South Florida, we have an abundance of them. Okay, in South Florida, in certain areas, and the G wagon. I want a black matte G wagon. That's if you want to know what car is me, actually anything matte. Matte black Lambo truck. Yeah, that's me too. But the matte black G Wagon, I'm just lightly patting on this pink color here because I'm going to do something different. I feel like I'm always in a bronze or a brown. So with a matte color, I always pat it on. Okay, so I'm patting it on. Okay, so G Wagon. So the doll loves a G Wagon, but the doll is not paying $2,500 a month. Neither am I paying $10,000 a week in gas because that thing is a gas. I think now they're electric. My friend said they're electric now. Um, but it's still it's an expensive car. Um, yeah, the doll isn't there yet. So I'm just blending this in now. So how did I get to the car that I'm looking at? Well, I was driving, minding my own business. Did I tell this story here or Instagram? Minding my own business, just building it up and shading. Minding my own business. And I was at a stoplight. Was I at a stoplight? I was somewhere. Anyway, a car pulled up, and I said, "Oh, that's nice." It was a Jeep. It was a Jeep Wrangler, hardtop. And I said, "Oh, it's giving me G wagon vibes." So, oh, you talking nice to me, Jeep. So I took myself over there to the Jeep dealership, and here we are. I was like, yeah, let me look at that Jeep Wrangler right quick. So, and I posted one in the community, the one that I was looking at. So what I want to do today, if the dealership has time, they're gonna make time because they want to make a sale. But Be respectful. You know what I mean? Um, there are three different types of three. Yes, there is the sport. Four. There's the two-door sport. There's the four-door sport. There's the Sahara, and there's the Rubicon. I don't think I'm doing the Rubicon because I don't care. Again, I don't care about. I'm not going off-roading. I'm not going off-roading. So yeah, he laughed at me because I was like, "Sir, I'm here because I want a G wagon, and I can't. I didn't say I can't afford it. That doesn't come out of my mouth. I was like, the G wagon. The G wagon is not in my budget. So here we are. I don't care nothing about four-wheel drive, and he's showing me the tires. Talk to my husband about that. I don't care nothing about that. I want to see what it look like. I want it's in the beginning, not in the beginning. I love a sunroof. I live in Florida. I love a sunroof. Um I wanted the sunroof, but then I like the look of a hard top. And so, hello, my darling. Hello. Thank you. I'm just doing I want to give y'all something different other than a, and because I'm giving y'all something different, just takes a little bit longer. Typically, I can do like a 10-minute eye. Um, so I say that to say I may be going to, if he gets back in time, gets back to me in time, I want to go to, the Jeep dealership and look at those four and test drive it too. Cause my husband's like, you don't like, it's not that I don't like big cars. I just have issues parking. Like I don't, I'm not a bad driver. It's just I get intimidated by some of the bigger cars or high up. Cause we had a Nissan Murano, and then we traded that in when we got our last car. And truth be told, I could just go get another one of what we got because I really love Acura. We've always been an Acura family. Again, because we're frugal, and Acuras are easy to maintain, so I could definitely just go get another um Acura. Um, but no, I want the G wagon. I want the G wagon. I want the budget G wagon. Oh, and that thing looks so pretty. Black on black. It was shiny. Black on black Jeep. I was looking at the Sahara. Sahara. Black on black Jeep Wrangler Sahara. Um, the guy was saying, and it's probably due to the economy, that they have a few 2025s left, and they are have a good deal on the 2025s, but they only have a gray one and this green one. That's why I want to take you guys with me because I love that army green. They have a gray one and a green one. But I don't want to regret. I don't want to get the car just just for price sake. But listen, if it's $100 cheaper a month, listen, give me that gray one. We'll keep it moving because I'm frugal. Um, but that black, ooh, ooh. So my husband says he's not coming with me until I'm in. So here's how it goes in our family. Because I'm the retail person, I'm the shopper. Anything that has to do with like this type of stuff, I do it. Like when we got the Acura, he didn't come until he had to sign the papers. He's like, I'm not. You test drive it. You get all the numbers together. You do that. Just call me when it's done. And he showed it. He I was like, babe, I'm done. Found the car. Got the price to where we wanted it. And he came. He came in his flip flops, a white tee, and his basketball shorts. We have a relationship at Acura because all of our cars have been Acuras, except for the car I currently have because we got that when we first came down. But other than the car that one and the Nissan, we've had Acuras consistently. So we know our guy, and my husband came in basketball shorts, a white tee, and some flip flops. Signed the papers and went home. So he told me I'm not doing anything. I'm not coming until you know what you want. Thank you guys for the likes. Are you enjoying this? Watching me do this makeup? I take for granted um how quickly I put on makeup. And the only reason I'm taking this long is because Joe distracted us, and we had to make a decision on what color we want. But yeah, I hope he contacts me. If he doesn't, then we're just gonna go to another H&M because I want that set that we saw at H&M. But yes, tell me. Okay, so you guys liked the Chanel video, yes? So you want me to do another one like that, just with another brand? The Chanel is the only. Hold on, let me not lie. Is Chanel the only one that has a beauty boutique? Bond number 9 has a boutique. Um, in Aventura. It's actually across from the beauty boutique, and I did go in there, but I didn't feel. It's not that I didn't feel like filming. There were just a lot of people in there, and I didn't want to distract the sales associates. Um, and the Miu Miu, there's a Miu Miu pop up, so I was glad to get that for you guys. Aventura is good for having that kind of stuff. I feel like the design district probably has some stuff going on too. Okay, I think I'm done with this eye. Whenever I do something different with the eye, I always end up giving it more attention. All right. Let's put on this foundation. I'm wearing the Prada. Oh, I should put on something with an SPF, huh? Because I didn't put on any SPF. But it's all the way up there, and I don't feel like reaching. Does the Prada one have an SPF? I don't think the Prada one has an SPF. I did not put on SPF. I'm not reaching. We'll just. So yes, you want more? I'm assuming that you want more because you guys really liked that the video, and I really liked doing it, and it was a blessing that the national fragrance director, my God, was there. And she said she's gonna be there on the 28th too. So I'm just looking so forward to that. I really am. I really am. I hope that 10 of you can make it if you're coming from out of town. If you're coming to my birthday party from out of town, I'm gonna call it my birthday party. If you're coming in out of from out of town for my birthday event, please let me know. Please let me know. Hey Dion, I'm coming to the event. I'm coming in from out of town. Let me know because then I can say, you know, if you don't know South Florida, then I can suggest some hotels to stay in. If you're coming, it's gonna be at Aventura Mall, Bloomingdale's Aventura Mall. So the best place to stay would be on a hotel on Sunny Isles. That would be the best place to stay. And that's actually my favorite place to stay in South Florida. Um, I'm gonna keep it matte. So I'm gonna just do these two. Yeah, I want to keep it matte. So if you're coming, it's going to be at Aventura, which is North Miami, the northernmost city in Miami. Um, so yeah, stay on Sunny Isles Beach. But please let me know because maybe I can come to your hotel and give you a welcome package or something. Just make it really nice for you. If you're coming in from out of town, or you and your girlfriends are coming in from out of town, like let me know. Let me know. Don't just book it and show up. I wanna welcome you to South Florida. Um, what lip are we doing? Because we're doing so much on the eye, let's just go ahead and do a brown. Actually took out some colors, but I didn't expect to be doing color on my eye. And then I'm determined to use this until it can't be used no more. This is the Dior, her colors I don't, oh, 640. Gosh, those Chanel lip glosses. And they had a set. How much was the set? One something, 136. Yeah, those can't believe those the big bottles were 565. They used to be. That's what I was gonna say about that. The big bottle of Dior is 450, and the smaller one I think is 325, 450. So the Chanel ones are a hundred and something more than Dior. And they didn't do anything different to them. They just said we are Chanel. but I do want the Coromandel, so I'll aim for the small bottle. But they had that set for 833, which I mean, for if the big one is 540, and you're getting five small ones for 833. You know what I mean? All right, so how do we like the face? I actually need to be looking at some cars today. I look put together, darlings. But yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for liking this video. I appreciate you guys. Um, I hope that you're learning. I'm looking at my eyebrows now. How do they look? I really appreciate you guys, and yeah, I hope that some of you are able to make my birthday party. There's only 10 spots left, guys. Not left. There are only 10 spots. I feel like I feel like two of them sold. I need to check my email, my business email. Um, but I would love to see you there. It was a beautiful experience as you witnessed, and I think it would be amazing to celebrate my birthday with those of you who were able to come, who have been a part of my channel, whether you've been a part of my channel for what, 10 years or 10 days. It's going to be a great experience. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go and film this look. I'm headed out. So I'm actually wearing this out today. And so, yes, have a great day, my darlings, and look for a video. It's either going to be some shopping or it's going to be my Jeep, but it's going to be something today. All right, have a great one. Mwah. Bye.